So as forces backed by the United States and Turkey clash in Syria, a U.S. Air Force MQ-9 Reaper drone has been shot down in what is being described as an accident in northern Syria by a U.S. allied group. The U.S. officials have said that the Syrian Democratic Forces mistakenly targeted the drone amidst their ongoing conflict with the Turkish-backed Syrian National Army. Now, the SDF mistook the MQ-9 for a threat, and Washington backs the Kurdish-led SDF in the fight against the Islamic State. Now, the SDF, remember, has been locked in battles with the SNA, that is the Syrian National Army, over control of northern Syria. Meanwhile, Israel has continued with its bombardment of Syria since the collapse of Bashar al-Assad's government over the weekend. Now, in the latest, the Israeli military has also released footage showing what it says are its aircraft bombing the Syrian fighter jets, helicopters and surface-to-air missile launchers and other weapons manufacturing capabilities. The State of Israel claims that this campaign of bombings and also its incursion into the Syrian territory is a temporary measure to ensure its security. But the United Nations has described the Israeli actions as a clear violation of Syrian sovereignty and also the violation of the 1974 deal between the two countries. The Secretary General Antony Guterres' spokesperson has said that he is deeply concerned by the extensive and egregious violations of Syria's sovereignty and territorial integrity that is being carried out by the State of Israel with almost absolute impunity. The United Nations Humanitarian Agency has said that 1.1 million Syrian people have now been displaced across Syria since the escalation of hostilities on the 27th of November. But the displaced Syrians are also, some of them, are returning home after the fall of the Assad government. At the Lebanon border, trucks, buses and cars with displaced Syrians were seen passing the Masna crossing point between Lebanon and Syria. Now, Syria's interim government that is taking shape has now vowed to institute rule of law after years of what it claims are abuses under the ousted Assad government. This even as the United States has warned against any action that risks triggering further conflict. The American Secretary of State Antony Blinken has reportedly told the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan that Syrian civilians need to be protected after the government's fall. The top US diplomat met for more than an hour with Erdogan at a lounge at the Ankara airport, and the US State Department has said that Blinken reiterated the importance of all actors in Syria respecting human rights. Now, Turkey, on the other hand, has emphasized its security concerns over the Kurdish-led force that Washington backs. Blinken has said that the Kurdish-led SDF is critical in blocking the Islamic State resurgence in Syria. Meanwhile, Jordan will host a Syria crisis summit over the weekend with participation of foreign ministers from numerous Western and Arab nations. Now, Oman's foreign ministry has announced that the Saturday summit will discuss developments in Syria, and it will include top diplomats from Turkey and the United States, along with the EU's foreign policy chief and the United Nations envoy for Syria. And amidst the instability, Pakistan has evacuated over 300 Pakistani nationals from Syria. And WION's Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik has also reported on how the nationals were evacuated via Lebanon through a special flight, and Pakistan's ambassador in Lebanon managed to see them off. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.